My thumb turned purple. Blood started shooting out my damn finger. Hey man, say man, what's up? What's good? What's goody? Welcome to my channel. If you're new, hi, I'm Samantha Cashel. This is my son. This is my son with his cute little baby face. I'm Samantha Cashel. I'm eating pretzels, y'all. But as you can tell by the title of today's video, I'm gonna be telling y'all about the time that I injected myself with my auntie's Epipen, y'all. I know that sounds a little crazy, but y'all, I really did inject myself with my auntie's Epipen. Like, that whole day was just a fucking mess. A hell of a lot of a mess. Okay, so I'm gonna take this back. This incident happened in, had to be November, I'm gonna say. Was it November? It was last year. I think it may have been November. And y'all, so it was just a normal day. And just a normal day. And then my auntie lives right next door to my mama. We stay in a an apartment complex, and my auntie lives next door. So y'all, my auntie decides to go to the mailbox. It was probably around like noonish, maybe. Was it around noon? Yeah, it was about noon. And the first part, it's two different. Yeah, it was 2 different days. So this first part plays a big part as to why I injected myself with the Epipen on accident. It was not on purpose. But I had to say it was probably like 2 days prior. My auntie went to go check the mailbox with my little cousin, Parker. Y'all, Parker looked like a infant. Like, she real little. She was born a preemie. And as they were going to the mailbox, my auntie was in front of Parker. Like, coming back from the mailbox, my auntie was in front of Parker. And she got to the door. And Parker decides to shoot out to the right towards, like, the parking lot area. Y'all. So my auntie, she's at the time wearing slides. So she turns around to try to, like, grab Parker because a car was coming. And ended up falling backwards because her shoe got caught underneath the door and broke her ankle. And y'all, I heard when she fell outside, like, I heard it, because, like, I heard it, but I didn't think it was somebody falling. I just thought, like, she bumped into the chair, because we have chairs by our front door. So she bumped, I thought she just bumped into the damn chair. So I go in the room and, like, I'm laying down and I hear knocking, like loud knocking, and I'm just like, my mama gonna get it, cause she right there, she close. But my mama was in the bathroom, so she's knocking. I ignore it, cause I'm like, I ain't want to get the door, to be honest. I really didn't. So she knocks again, but I didn't think it was her. And so I just laid there and I was like, Mom, get the door. Mom was like, I'm in the bathroom. So I go. I was like, no, I didn't go. She probably knocked like 4 or 5 times before I actually got up. But like, as like the knocks started getting louder, I was like, okay, like, this person is gonna be real. This person is real persistent on this damn door. And so I get up and I'm like, ugh, I don't want to get the damn door. So I locked the dog in my mama's room because that's where I was at. And I go to the door, and then I go to open it, and I see my auntie on the ground, right? And I'm like, oh, you need help getting up? She was like, no. call 911. I think I broke my ankle. And I was like, you sure? And she was like, yeah, come look at it. And I looked at it. Her foot was laying one way, her leg was another way, and she was laying another way. So I was like, oh, okay, yeah. And so I left the front door open, but my dog was in my mama's room. And so I go get Parker. I run to get my auntie's phone out the house, but I still have Parker's hand, so she is not running outside. And so I called them. I called 911, and I was like trying to describe like to the lady that my auntie had failed. And so she was thinking my auntie fell from like a high, like a high distance, because I was like, my auntie fell outside. And she was like, and she just kept asking, how high did she fall? And I was like, the step is probably no more than like a couple of inches that she fell, because her shoe got caught underneath the door because she had on slides. And so I was like, yeah, and the bone is sticking out, but she's conscious, she's talking and everything. I was like, are you in any pain? She was like, no, everything's numb, I can't really feel anything. And so then they take her to the hospital, and you know, the night goes on like, you know, normal. My auntie calls and she's like, y'all need to stay up because they gonna release me tonight. Her nurse was like, I don't know what you think you doing, you ain't going nowhere. Okay, so fast forward a couple of days, my auntie comes home, and they send her home with medicine because she had to get several surgeries on her ankle. So when they sent her home, this had to be like maybe 2-3 o'clock in the morning. So like I was already tired from the day, and so I'm dead sleep, y'all. I took Benadryl because my allergies is really bad. No, I didn't have, it was not my allergies. I took my allergic reaction medicine because I ate something earlier and I was having an allergic reaction to it, so I knew that medicine was gonna put me out. So then I see on my I don't see. My mama comes running in the house at like 2 a.m. and I'm like, and she wakes me up. She's like, Samantha, come on. You need to come give your auntie this Epipen. I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to get it to inject. And I'm like, huh, what? So I'm like groggy from like the day and the damn medicine. And so like, y'all, I'm like legit like half sleep, no glasses. I go running next door because I'm like, if anybody need the Epipen, like it's very much so serious. And I literally sat there and read the Epipen because Kingsley has an Epipen, but his is different from my auntie's. Like they have so many more safety precautions on a kid's one than they do on the adult one. And so when I went to give it to her, like after I'm done reading, y'all, I put my finger over the part that says do not put finger here, do not cover with finger, needle end. And y'all, I'm looking at that and I was like, okay. So like it didn't correlate to me that wrong end. And I realized like at the bottom was hard and my thumb was over the thingy right now. And I was like, are you ready? Because I'm finna inject it and you know it's gonna start. I don't know how you're gonna react to it, but it's gonna start. Y'all, I still have my finger over the damn needle part. I forgot to flip it around. And when I tell you, I said, okay, I'm finna do it right now. Pow! It went directly into my thumb, y'all. My thumb turned purple. Blood started shooting out my damn finger. When I say blood started shooting, like blood was shooting everywhere out of my finger. And so now my auntie's sitting here choking legit, and she's all like, like legit choking. I didn't injected my damn self with the fucking Epipen. I injected myself with that Epipen. And when I tell you, it felt like nothing the first maybe like 2-3 minutes, and I'm on the phone with the lady, the 911 dispatch, the same one I talked to previously, because I recognized her voice. And I was like, please send 2 ambulances because my auntie, she's having an allergic reaction and her throat's closing, and I just injected myself with the damn shit, and I'm bleeding everywhere. Like, blood was shooting out of my finger, and I could not get it to stop. And y'all, I had no feeling in my damn hand at that point. Like, absolutely not a single soul. And so when the ambulance get there, when they get there, they're looking at me and my aunt. I had to put on a mask. And my auntie still had on her bracelets and everything from the hospital, so they automatically knew. They automatically like had all of her information, because literally she just came back from the hospital maybe like at 10, and they sent her home with medicine, and they told her to take the medicine. But y'all, it was a mess. When they came, they hooked me up to the machine, because they're like, man, and I started to feel it pushing through my body. My heart rate was in the 190s, y'all, and I'm just standing there as if like nothing's happening. Like, and y'all, when I tell you, it just literally, the only thing it felt like was I just had really bad jitters. Like, my hands started to shake, and that's it. And so they asked me, did I want to go to the hospital? And I was like, no, I didn't want to go, because like I'm physically like not you know, like I'm fine physically. The only thing is that my heart rate is fine. And so I ended up having to sign the paperwork that I didn't want to go, because I didn't want to go. I didn't really need to go, because I just gave myself an adrenaline rush. Like, there was nothing, there was no medicine for them to reverse it. Like, there was nothing they could give me to stop it from pumping like that. So they took her. But y'all, the side effects of a damn like Epipen, like, oh my gosh, like, it makes you crash. I kept crashing. I was up, I was able to do what I needed to do, and then when it was time to crash, it was time to crash. Like, I instantly just stopped and would like fall out, legit fall out and fall asleep. And my little cousin was there, and when I tell you, when it start back up, because it starts itself back up while it's still going through your body, y'all, that thing caught me mid damn sleep. It fucking woke me up like somebody jumped on my damn back, and it had me like and I'm like, I don't know if this is normal. Like, what the hell? Like, I was panicking just slightly, but like not really. But y'all, it was a motherfucking mess. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It was an absolute mess. The way that shit had me feeling, like it was a freaking mess. So y'all, when they say do not give yourself somebody else's dose, don't do it. Please read the fine print carefully. Make sure you have on your glasses if you wear glasses. Make sure you are not tired when you administer that, because you giving it to yourself is not fun. It's just not, it's not fun. Like, I just, no, I cannot do it again. So, but at least one thing that I would say that I learned from that is knowing how it's going to react if I ever, pray to God that I don't, if I ever have to give it to my son. Like, now I know like what he's going to feel like. So or it may not even do it to him. It may not have him feeling how I did. But yeah, they ended up having to give her another EpiPen, because I broke that one off into my goddamn finger. That damn needle, that needle was long. And y'all, still to this day, like, I don't know if this is normal, but like, I hardly have feeling in my thumb. Like, I think I really did mess some shit up, because I'm not sure if that was supposed to happen, or if I'm supposed to have feeling. Because me doing this with this hand, I'm very aware that I'm touching two objects. Like, I can feel me rubbing against my other thumb. However, my index finger. However, this one I cannot. It doesn't feel like anything. It doesn't, like, but if I squeeze, that's how I feel it. I can, if I squeeze and rub together, then I can feel it. And you know, I just never went to have it checked out after that. I just didn't, because nothing's broken in my finger. My finger, the feeling came back. I can move my finger. It's not purple or anything. It repaired itself. But I do slightly have like the hole. I wouldn't say hole, but like where I stuck myself at, like that part is extremely sensitive on my finger, so I know exactly where I stuck myself at. But y'all, yeah, I stuck myself like here. I might go get checked out. I don't really know. But y'all, that's the end of that little quick story time that I wanted to give to y'all, cause I ain't really been posting. But like that's a story time that I feel like is important for people to hear, not to inject yourself with somebody else's Epipen on accident. Make yourself very aware of what you're doing when you have to give it to somebody. But y'all, thank y'all for stopping by this video, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And you guys will be seeing this video after I posted my vlog, so make sure y'all go check out my very first vlog. I went to Atlanta with my sister to go visit my cousin and some went to go visit my cousins, and we just had a great time. But thank you guys for staying tuned for this video, and I hope you guys have a great rest of the damn day.